This trophy has a secret. The organization that polishes it, brands it, and hands it out on live TV every single year refused to create it. This is the story of football's strangest trophy, and the one stubborn journalist who built it anyway. It starts in 1972, in Amsterdam. Johan Cruyff's Ajax have just won their second European Cup in a row, playing a style of football nobody has an answer for. They call it total football, and half of Europe is convinced this is the greatest club side ever built. But that same spring, Rangers win the Cup Winners' Cup in Barcelona. And in a newspaper office in Amsterdam, a sports journalist called Anton Wittkamp is stuck on one burning question. Who is actually the best? So he invents the perfect test. Take the champions of Europe. Take the cup winners. Lock them in one tie. Winner takes the continent. Wittkamp takes his idea to UEFA, and UEFA says no. Not maybe, not next season, no. Because Rangers have a problem. Their fans rioted in Barcelona, and the club is banned from European football. An official match is impossible. And this is where it becomes a heist. Wittkamp's newspaper, De Telegraaf, decides to pay for the match itself. No UEFA, no permission, just a disguise. And the disguise is perfect. Rangers are about to turn 100 years old, so the most important fixture in Europe is dressed up as a birthday party. Two friendly legs, January 1973. Ajax win in Glasgow, Ajax win in Amsterdam. 6-3 overall, and Cruyff scores in both games. The question has an answer. The party worked. Then, 1 year later, something shameless happens. UEFA, the same UEFA that said no, quietly takes the idea, stamps its own name on it, and calls it the European Super Cup. The first official edition? Ajax again, against AC Milan. Ajax win the second leg 6-0. 50 years on, that is still the heaviest defeat an Italian club has ever suffered in a European final. But UEFA never really loved its stolen child. For 25 years, the Super Cup was homeless, squeezed into the calendar wherever it would fit. Some years it was played in the freezing middle of January. Some years, it wasn't played at all. 1974. Bayern Munich against East Germany's Magdeburg. Cancelled. The club said they couldn't find a date. It was also the height of the Cold War. 1985. Cancelled again, because after the Hazel disaster, English clubs were banned from Europe. And 1991 might be the saddest final football has ever staged. Red Star Belgrade, the champions of Europe, couldn't play at home because their country was at war. Their final became one single leg, away, at Old Trafford, and while they lost it, the team and the country were falling apart. This cup has been decided on away goals. It's been won with a golden goal. It once finished 9-2. Then in 1998, UEFA finally gave the orphan a home, Monaco. One match, every August, the official curtain raiser of the European season. Today, it tours Europe's smaller cities. For one night a year, places like Tallinn, Belfast, and Salzburg host the champions of Europe. Which leaves one last question. Does any of it matter? The winner takes home about 5 million euros. Sounds huge, until you learn that simply qualifying for the Champions League pays nearly 4 times more. Pundits have called it a glorified friendly for decades. But don't listen to pundits. Watch what teams actually do. Belfast, 2021. With the very last kick of extra time, Chelsea take off their goalkeeper and send on Kepa, purely to face penalties. He saves 2. Chelsea take the trophy. Nobody does that in a friendly. Real Madrid have won this cup 6 times, and celebrated every one of them. And this August, the trophy wrote its best story yet. PSG, champions of Europe twice in a row and the holders of this very cup, against Aston Villa. Here's the detail that makes it perfect. Before this summer, the last European trophy in Villa's cabinet was this exact one. 1983, against Barcelona. 54 years after UEFA said no, all of European football still shows up, every August, to answer one journalist's question: who is actually the best? Anton Wittkamp never got a statue. He got something better. The only trophy in world football that exists, because one man refused to take no for an answer.